bro hand. Take that, nigga. I'm new to the city, full of love, fresh fuck, yup, just like Diddy. I'm new.
What's going on? This is 95 Yoshi, and I'm back with another review. Tonight, we definitely have to talk about the new Netflix series, The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. Regardless, this series, if you haven't noticed, is starring one of my favorite actresses, Miss Kristen Bell. And, usually you get a really good showing out of her, but I gotta say, this series to me was a complete waste of time. If you expecting it to have some kind of amazing twist at the end, you're completely wrong. I should have put spoiler alert in the title, but if not, you know by listening to what I'm about to say now that you should not watch this show. It's centered around this woman who drank a lot and believed she saw a witness to murder or someone dying, and she became sort of like this the boy who cried wolf scenario, because police would come, there would be no evidence, so they would never believe her until finally stuff would happen that where now she's more believable. She couldn't go out in the rain because she had a phobia, some sort of phobia where, the rain bothered her. I did like that part. That did kind of make the whole story and, tell about her life a little more interesting. But once you realize the whole thing behind it, and you got to sit through the fight scene at the very end, and you gotta tell yourself, like, wow, this is supposed to be believable. Like, we watch these shows to be entertained. We don't watch these shows so that y'all can just take up our time. There's a lot of shows and a lot of options right now. So, you're gonna put these, pretty good actresses that we know from very good shows. Let's make sure we got a really good story. Let's make sure they got some good lines. Let's make sure there's some good plots. Because, come on, when she got into a fight with the little girl, I'm just like, oh my God. And apparently this little girl is a mastermind. Apparently that makes sense to you. Apparently this little girl, is smart enough to outsmart all of these people. And on top of that, she's a killer. And it was dumb. It was a waste of time. But I encourage all of them to go back to the drawing board, give us something new, something better. I'm usually excited about some of the stuff that she's been featured in, like Happy Place or The Good Place, or I think that was the name of the show. But, that even had its weird moments when I'm like, come on. But that's just my take. This is 95 Yoshi Reviews. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Yeah. This is bro hand. Take that, nigga. I'm new to the city, full of love, fresh fuck, yup, just like Diddy. I'm new to the city, the way I walk, the way I talk, I know that you hear me. Hey, I'm new to the city. Hey, I'm new to the city. Hey, I'm new to the city, full of love, fresh fuck.